Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's just Sierra right now today, and I don't know, like we already planned on coming back to YouTube for a very long time, and I've been saying we're coming back. The last time I said it was probably December of 2021, and now we're in April of 2022. I had to think about it. Yeah, that noise is very annoying to me. I'm sorry. It's gonna be going off throughout the video. But yeah, like that's one of my pet peeves, that fire, that smoke detector. And when I hear it in other people's house, it's annoying to me. So yeah, it's annoying me too. It's gonna get fixed soon. Anyways, just bear with that noise. So I decided to make this video today just because I felt like, I don't know, I felt like God is telling me make this video, come back to YouTube and stuff like that. But like Lauren and I have made several videos since we last been on YouTube. We just not posted any of it. And I don't know, every time we come back in the video, we're like, oh, it's been a while, blah blah blah. Like, I have all those videos. I don't know if I'm gonna post all of them, but you guys will definitely see some of them. So if we're saying like we're finally back for like 10 videos, you know why. It won't be a 10, but yeah. So I think this might be the video that I post when we like to say we're back. But I don't know, I just felt like God was pushing me to make this video. I have no idea what I'm gonna say, but I just pray that God will give me the right words to say. But yeah, like I don't know now. Okay, so yeah, I just felt led to make this video, and also to say like I wanted to change our YouTube channel up. I wanted it to be different, and different in a way that is like, that light is, yeah, okay. I wanted it to be different in a way that is like just not a bunch of random videos. I want you guys to be encouraged by what we post, by what we do, by what we say and stuff like that. Like, yes, we could still have fun in our videos and stuff, but like generally when you come on our channel, what are you coming on our channel for? So I want us to have like some type of message and encouragement, and you know, just something that you get from watching our channel. So today I just want to talk about myself and my past year. It's been like almost 2 years since we've been off of YouTube. I'm gonna talk about my past year. In the past year, I graduated from college. Yeah, okay. I graduated from college. I started grad school. I started at UAlbany, and I'm getting my master's in social work. And yeah, I never planned on talking about this, but this is what I guess God is putting on my heart to talk about. So I'm getting my master's in social work, and right now I'm about to complete my first year in this program. So May is gonna be my the end of my first year. So I have like 2 weeks left, and it's been a journey. Like, it's really been a journey. So from, look, it's 4:20 right now. Well, it's after 12 o'clock, so 4:21. It is April 21st, 2022. So from April 21st, 2021 to now, I am a different person. Like, I don't know if anybody sees it. Like, it's not really for you to see, it's for me internally. But if you've been around me, then I would hope that you would notice that I'm different. If you don't, then you're not paying attention to me enough. But I mean, enough people have told me that, but I'm not like changing for other people to notice. I'm just changing for me, and people are telling me like how I'm different. And at first I wasn't noticing it, but I notice it now. But anyways, I'm different because of God. Like, it's just different when you allow God to actually come into your life and use you and just align your purpose with his. So like, God already has a purpose over all of our lives from the time that we are born, and whether we choose to pursue that purpose or not, like whatever your purpose is on earth, God's will is for it to be completed before you die. So I feel like right now I'm living in my purpose, but also I am in the process of healing from my past, and I'm also in the process of growing and in the process of change and in the process of a lot of things that I'm not gonna say everything because yeah, I'm just in a process of so many different things, and I would not be in that process if I didn't start like this social work journey. So a few months ago, I want to say like not even maybe a few weeks ago, like I want to say usually for me, I have like a yearly happiness. My yearly happiness is usually like March. Like March is always, besides October, because that's like my birth month, but I always feel like October is always a good month for me. March is always a good month for me too. Like I really like March. March, and then from March to October, and then I don't know, winter is a little but nah, I the whole year could be good, but really like I always look like if I'm not feeling 100% because I don't really like the new year, January, February, but by March I start feeling good. So March is usually like my turning point if I'm not up. Like so this year March I was feeling very like down, not depressed, but like just where's my March happiness? Like it wasn't there. So March was just like weird for me as opposed to every other March that I can remember. March I'm always feeling like happy and good. So this March was more so me like I said, I'm in school for social work, and it's just more so like me asking myself, that thing is really annoying me. It's just me asking myself like, why am I here? Why did I decide to come back to school? Like I just was so over it. I was over it for a while, but I was like really done. Like my second semester, I'm just like, oh my gosh, back to this. January was not really anything because most of the time it was, yeah, January just went. Like school started at the end of January. I'm talking too much. But anyway, yeah, February, March, more so March was like just why am I here? I was tired of everything. I have an internship where I'm like supposed to be encouraging people, and I'm just like I didn't care. I mean, like I did care about the other people, but I'm just like I don't know why I'm here. I don't feel like doing this. Like I was just ready to drop out. And I already knew like I wasn't going to, well, I don't know if I wasn't going to, but I was just like things weren't working out the way that I wanted it to, and I'm just like, okay, it's not working out. Like I had no problem leaving. Like I'm gonna leave. I just needed the slightest inconvenience. I was ready to go. And I'm just like, March was also when I had to register for my classes for next semester. Then I had a hard time registering for classes, so I'm like, if I can't register for classes, I'm like, I'm done. I don't care. Like finish up this semester. Yeah, I'm gonna finish it because I paid for it. I'm gonna finish it up, have 1 year done, and I'm just done after that. Like I can't register for classes, I'm done, whatever. So I just needed like any excuse to just be done with school. But like March was really hard. Like I marched through March. Like I just kept going. Registration was at the end of March. I didn't get to do whatever. Yeah, so now April, I really don't even know what happened, but I just felt like I needed to like reconnect with myself and also reconnect with God. Okay, yeah, I'll say a little bit of what was happening. What's happening is, like I said, I'm supposed to be encouraging other people, but me myself, I did not feel encouraged. Like I'm the type of person that like when I talk to people, they're always talking to me about their problems, talking to me about this, talking to me about that. Like that's who I am. That's also my like job in my internship, but also in my own life, like my friends and my family and like just whoever I associate myself with, they're always telling me their issues, and I'm just always that person that's there to listen, and that's who I am. Like I don't mind doing that. But then it was at a point where I just wanted like somebody that I could talk to, that I can say, okay, like I'm not feeling blah blah blah, and I had nobody that I could call or talk to. So it's just like, and then when I do call people and I'm trying to like talk to them, then they start telling me about their own stuff, and I'm just like, I don't want to hear it right now. Like I called you so that I can you know, get my chance to say what I gotta say. And I'm not gonna say I had nobody, because I had, like, I'm not gonna talk about like God. Of course I always have God, but I mean like somebody that I can literally talk to, have a conversation with, somebody that always, anybody that always calling me, or they call me whatever. Like, I'm also the type of person, I don't like to tell people my business, and that's my problem too. Like, it's not more so about telling people your business, it's about just being able to have a level of communication. Like, that's what friends are. Friends are there, well, they're supposed to be people that you can go to in the good and the bad times. So I just felt like I really didn't have anybody. And then also it was just like the worst timing, because all of my friends, I don't have a lot of friends too, I don't have a lot of friends, but the friends that I do have and that I can feel like I can confide in, they were all going through something. And then when I say all, I mean all. Like, literally I could not call somebody without something being wrong. And another thing about me, I'm not the type of person that I'm just gonna call you and I'm gonna start like talking about whatever. I see where your head is at, and any of my friends can attest to this. Like, I would not say if something's bothering me if you just said something's bothering you. Like, I'm not gonna add on to that. And the thing I don't like about certain people, like, sometimes, is they call me to just drop their baggage on me, and I can handle that, but not when I'm going through my own stuff and I have nobody else to talk to about it. And that's where like therapy comes in, and I don't like therapy. I don't like going to therapy because I have had whatever. I had someone that I was talking to, but then it was also like after a while I stopped talking, like saying what I really wanted to say, because I just don't like, as I said, telling people my business. But yeah, so that, where am I going with this? So yeah, that is just like one thing about me. Like, I just keep a lot of things to myself, but I also like take in other people's stuff. I do have one friend that I did call, and I was able to, like, I told her, I'm not gonna say any names, but I did tell her, like, when I talked to her I feel a lot better, because, and I never told her anything that was wrong, not really, but I just felt a lot better because this friend is not like somebody that just drops their baggage on me, or I don't want to say that because I don't want people to not call me and talk to me about stuff. It actually helps me in my practice, because yeah, that's what I do. So it helps me when people call me and tell me stuff, but also like, just don't OD, like, don't do it too much, because it's only a certain amount that I can handle. And also, like I said, I'm not talking to anybody else, well, before. So now, in getting back to the point, like I said, March was hard, April was hard at the beginning, and then I don't even know what happened, but I just had like a feeling. I'm just like, I should fast, I should get off of social media. And then I found out, like, since I was doing this, it's like historically April is the time where I come off of social media for a period of time. Like, even if it's like a week, a few days, or whatever. I just found it, like, looking at my Snapchat memories or my Instagram stories, you know, when you could go back in your memories. I have allergies, that's why I keep rubbing my nose. But historically, I found that April is always the time when I decide, let me get off of social media. So this time, but not like on purpose, but this time it was on purpose. I said, okay, I'm gonna take a break from social media, and it was for Holy Week. So Holy Week started, I'm not even know the dates, y'all know. Easter just passed this past Sunday. So the week before Easter, I decided I'm gonna take a fast from social media, from TV, like watching Netflix and all those stuff. And also like being on my phone too, because I felt like being on my phone for me was very stressful, because every time I pick up my phone, it's just something else. And it was just like, yeah, just a lot of things. So I started my fast, right? Then the day the day after I started my fast, bad news, right? Then short and few days after, bad news. And then I felt like throughout this whole fast I was just getting bad news after bad news, and I'm like, God, I literally just prayed for this. Like, I literally just prayed over this situation. Like, even though I didn't know these things was gonna happen, I literally just prayed for this, and then something bad just happened. That's like something I just prayed for. But so it's just like, okay. But then that didn't like discourage me or anything. That just made me pray more. And then what I was doing, I prayed, and then after I would pray, in the Bible app they have a place where you could put your prayers. So I would just basically like type out what I prayed for, like, but not exactly word for word, just a little gist of what I said. And God's grace, I am recording this video and it's been 15 minutes, and I just think it's kind of funny that I'm recording this because I had no plans on recording this, and today I just happened to be deleting things off of my phone, deleting apps, and I'm happy that I can go this far, but we're gonna see how far we're gonna get. So yeah, so in my fast, basically fasting is not more so that you can say, okay, I'm gonna cut this out so that you could give me this. It's more so just like to reconnect and connect with God, and then you do get things out of it. So at first I was going into it hoping that I would get what I wanted out of this fast. Really was peace, because I felt like I was not at peace. I didn't have peace in my heart, in my mind, and all of that. So that's basically like the overarching theme of it. But I gained so many things, and I can't even like talk about it because I don't really know how to explain it. It's just like, for anybody that has fasted before, you would understand what I mean when I say it's just like very refreshing, but also I gained a lot of things that I did not expect to gain out of it. And I don't know, I just feel very different. So yeah, like I said, I was fasting the week before Easter, and then, you know, Easter, like the word Easter really means like new beginnings. So for me, I feel like right now I'm in my new beginning phase. I am a new person. I feel very good about myself right now. I feel good about a lot of things. Like a month ago, literally, I was feeling very discouraged and very over everything, and then I just did my fast for a week and I felt very refreshed and renewed. Okay, why am I saying all of this? I just am saying this because this thought or this theme has been like reoccurring in my mind, and it's just like social media and all these things. Like the day that my fast was over, yes, I did get back on social media, but it was Easter, so I just posted like Easter related things. And yeah, I didn't feel the desire to really be on social media, and I'm just like, oh, the fast is over, I can go back on this, but I didn't really want to. The day after, 2 days later, I felt more urged to go on social media, but I took my notifications off from social medias, like Instagram and stuff, so I don't really get notified, and that's also keeping me off of it because I'm not getting messages or alerts that somebody sent me something or whatever. So yeah, but my point of this like whole social media thing, and a point that's been like reoccurring in my head, is just not, it's not for me, because hold on, it has to be for somebody, because it's not for me, because it's just been in my head over and over, and I'm just like, I can't really relate to this. But what's been really like just over and over in my head is that comparison is the thief of joy. So I'm just like, that kept like going in my head over and over. Like, it's very annoying. I just keep hearing it, like, comparison is the thief of joy. So like, I'm just like, why do I keep thinking about that? And then I thought about like my fast and social media and that type of stuff. So it's just like, for me, I'm thinking that this is for someone else, and the reason that I'm making this video is to say that social media is a distraction. Social media is not real. Like, it's just, why do people use social media? Like, what? When I wasn't on it, what was I missing? Looking at other people, looking at other people's lives. So like, what really is the point of social media? People say to connect with other people, connect with their family that you don't see, or, you know, really social media is just to watch other people's lives. And this is social media. YouTube is social media. But social media really is to watch other people's lives. And what do you do when you're watching someone else's life? You're comparing yourself to them. You're seeing what they have versus what you have and what you don't have compared to them. So it's really like just a comparison, and I feel like that's the point of this video, like comparing yourself to other people and just other people's lives, other people's whatever, what they have going on is very detrimental. And that's really this whole generation, like Generation Z and whatever the generation after Gen Z is, like them, like I think they're like 12, 11, that age group. Yeah, it's just like that's what we're growing up with, not being able to really focus on ourselves. Like, it's so many people that's focused on other people. I'm gonna say for me, I don't compare myself to nobody. Like, that's why I said it's not for me, but it could still be for me. Like, I don't think I really compare myself to anybody, because I feel like me right now, I'm just in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. I'm not like, I don't care. Like, I really don't care what anybody else is doing. Like, when I see somebody doing something good for themselves, I'm just like, okay, that's great for you. If I see somebody that's progressing at a faster rate than me, I'm like, that is great for you. Like, I'm happy for you. I'm clapping for you. If I see somebody that's progressing at a slower rate than me, I'm not saying, oh, I'm better than them or whatever. Like, everybody's in their own lane, and I always say my own competition is myself. So yeah, but in terms of like social media, when you look at somebody I'm 21, so if you look at somebody that's 21 in this day and age, and you look at me, do you notice something? Yeah, like I get it all the time. I don't look 21, and I get it that like whatever, this and that, and I don't care. I really don't. Like, it's just annoying when people are constantly saying that I don't look 21, but I don't act 21 either. Like, I'm very mature for my age. So I've been told, but also like I know that I'm mature for my age. Like, I don't care. I really can't stress this enough. I don't care about what other people are doing. I don't feel like I need to fit into a certain category to be, I just don't know. Like, it's really not in me to compare myself to other people, because when I look at the people my age, they're just doing things that I don't find any joy in that. Like, I'm not gonna start naming things because I don't want people to feel like I'm coming for them, but like, I don't find any joy in those things. Some things I have tried, some things I haven't, or some things I will not try. But it's just like, what are you getting from that? Like, you're just doing it, and you're just like everybody else. Everybody's doing the same thing. So everybody want to be like, oh, I'm different. Like, I'm not like these girls. I'm not one of them. Like, you are. Let me stop. I love you guys. That's all my friends. I'm just joking. But yeah, like, it's just, I'm just saying, like, I don't, like, people just ask me how am I like different from everybody else. Literally, it's not in out of space because I'm talking a lot. But yeah, like, yes, it is God that sets me apart from everybody else. When I was 12 years old, that's when I decided that I wanted to follow like the commands of the Bible and just live for God. But I still wasn't actually living for God. It was just like, I just know that I want to go to heaven. But now it's like I'm intentionally making those decisions. I just ask, like, sometimes I do want to try certain things, but then I just ask God to just like preserve my mind. And that's another part of peace. Like, when you have peace within, you don't need these external things to fill any voids in your life, because like, it's really just God. And there's certain things that I'm not gonna allow in my body. I'm not a bandwagon person. I'm not a follow the leader person. I'm in my own lane person. I am on a journey, and I want my friends to be on that journey too. But everybody, as I said, progresses at their own rate and at their own time. So it's just like, when it's your time to realize whatever you need to realize. Yeah, the point of this video is just basically for anybody that's watching, young, old, in between, don't compare yourself to other people. Stop comparing yourself to other people's situations. You don't know what somebody else is going through.